This is why he lies to you. Let me go ahead and play this clip.
Action that you have with your husband when he is being vulnerable, you have to put on your I'm not shocked face, because if you don't do that, then he's not going to tell you anything else. You have shut him totally down, because what he's probably expressing to you is only about 30% of what the real truth is. He's trying to see how much you can handle. So in that moment, when your husband is telling you something that you know is extremely vulnerable and is something that he's struggling with, first of all, he's trusting you, but he's only trusting you with a small morsel to see how much you can take and how much you can eat. And your interaction with him in that moment will make him decide what else he's going to tell you.
Go ahead and go to Sweeney first. Sweeney, is that true? Is that how it go down? Only getting 30% of the truth?
I always say this, and this is why men lie. Yeah, there's some truth to what she said. I don't think it's as calculated as she made it seem. I think a guy tries to come out, be upfront and honest about something, and then she gives him hell for it, and he's like, well, shit, I'd rather keep it to myself at this point. You know what I mean? We talked about this a few weeks ago. You know what I mean? A lot of women don't make it safe for men to be honest with them about anything, especially if you're talking about something that's involving, you know what I mean, the family dynamic or something he may feel insecure about or something like that. We watch it all the time. As soon as a man comes out, he starts to express himself, his insecurities or things like that, he gets attacked for it. I think there was a rapper that we just seen where he did a song, what was it, Halle Berry's boyfriend? And he did a song that was kind of like alluding to his insecurities with her. And I don't know if he was serious or not. We don't actually know that, but he was speaking about how he felt insecure about the role that she took and the promotion that she did where she was holding his hand and I think she may have kissed a guy in public and stuff like that. And he made a song talking about his insecurity, and the world attacked him for it. Made him feel like, you know what I mean? Made him feel like less than nothing for it. So no, I don't think men have the space to be honest. Not as much as they would like for us to believe that we do. So yeah, I think there's some truth to what she said. I don't think he's as calculated with it. I think he comes out and says what he got to say, and it's up to you to make sure that he's willing to say more to you or say less to you.
All right, brother Hink, this is why he lies to you, creeping up on you with the truth.
Well, because a lot of women don't like Swin said, that allow a safe space for a man to be vulnerable. I know, like with me, what I've done, I wouldn't share anything that I haven't addressed or dealt with, or that I'm struggling with currently. I wouldn't, because I don't know her intentions completely. I don't know if she's really going to be able to handle what I'm going to share with her or what I'm going to say, or is she going to feel some type of way about me, or is she going to look at me differently or less of a man if I share this with her? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to share something that I have already addressed. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, I'm be vulnerable now. Like, I shared my issues that I used to have with my father, and my father not being, I guess, what they call it, a father abandonment or issues with your father, whatever. I shared that with her. I let her know I did. I was that guy who had issues. When I seen other people with the father, I was jealous. I was envious as a kid, and it was hard to handle. You know what I'm saying? But those are things I had to get over. I had to get therapy for. You know, now, fortunately for me, the woman I'm with now, she was able to relate to me. She was able to handle it, and she talked me through it. And, you know, even though I she didn't know I addressed it already, I let her know afterwards. I said, baby, I appreciate what you're saying and how you feel. And I appreciate you just listening, but just giving that safe space. But most ladies won't. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We've seen it all the time, man, where a man will sit there and would just be ready to just start bawling. And she'll criticize him, laugh at him. You need to man up. But I promise you, let you come at her in a harsh way like she came at you. Bitch, get over what you going through. Oh, why are you crying? I don't give a damn your mama talk crazy to you.
What?
25 years. Why are you still holding grudges against that heifer? You don't even go over her now, but why are you still holding grudges? They would have a fit. They would call you insensitive, heartless. just ready, just cut you off. You sleeping on the couch tonight? No ass later. I don't want going down. So yeah, ladies, make yourself vulnerable and make yourself a safe, make a safe place for men to be vulnerable with you. Your relationship you'll take your relationship to a whole new level. I promise you, ladies.
All right, brother Hank, come with that. What are your thoughts about it? This is why he lies to you.
Men lie for different reasons as it relates to talking to your girl. By the time it's your wife, hopefully y'all have already reached to the point where she's trustworthy with your emotions and your feelings and the things that your darkest, deepest thoughts are able to be shared with her, and she is your safe space. And it's unfortunate if you are married to a woman that hasn't created your safe space. I would say that you didn't do a good job of vetting, because for me, my late wife, she was dope at just listening to what was on my mind, what was on my heart, the things that I struggle with, and then with her passing, my new wife Kendra, she's from day one she was open to hearing me talk to her about my late wife, and even times when I cried, like she didn't make a big deal about it. She just allowed me to be emotional and to talk to her about it, so I didn't have a need to lie about things, you know what I'm saying, because I knew that I could trust her with something with such a pain as that. I think some men they lie because they may not have all the information, and their wife or girlfriend or whatever needs to have all the information beforehand, and he only give little bits and pieces at times. He may lie because he don't trust her. That's what I would think. He has a fear. Once again, he has a fear that she's going to use that against him. It kind of really all depends on the subject, I think. But if it's a part of his emotion, if it's related to how he feels about something, I do believe that most women do hold it against them. So that's why it's important for you to add that to the part of your vetting process. Can she be trusted with your feelings and your emotions? If not, you probably need to go to you should go to another woman that can handle the types of things, because we go through a lot. You know what I'm saying? And we don't talk about it enough. I know for me, talking on this show, I don't get to talk as much, but I do talk a lot more than now, especially when I'm around JR. I don't know if y'all met JR, but JR talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? So just put that in there.
Easy now with that.
My bad. You my boy. You know what I'm saying? So I can talk about you.
He's not lying though.